I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. This is always my constant mantra that I tell myself. And then my husband died suddenly, and I was thrust into the grieving process. I am so fortunate because I had so many supporters and wonderful people helping me through this time. And a common quote that people would tell me is, "The reality is you will grieve forever. You will not get over the loss of the loved one. You will learn to live with it. You will heal, and you will rebuild yourself around the loss you have suffered. You will be whole again, but you will never be the same again. Nor should you be the same, nor should you want to be." By Elizabeth Rubly-Ross. This quote would trigger me. I hated it. I thought there is no way I can feel this way for the rest of my life. I put all my energy into healing and getting past this pain. But I started to understand more of what that saying meant. I could function. I began to go to work. I could spend time with my friends and family and enjoy myself. But there was always this undercurrent that I felt, like there was something missing. I could do things that were fun and made me happy, but they would layer on top of this loss, but never take away the loss. I began to realize I could live with this. I don't feel the same as before Robin died, but that's okay. I love him, and if I have to live with this for the rest of my life, I can do that. But I wanted to move on. I wanted to figure out what I was going to do with my life. Where am I going from here? So I got on a plane and headed to the Camino, an 800-kilometer pilgrimage from the border of France to Santiago in Spain. On my first step up the Pyrenees, I could feel the journey that I had expected I was going to take was not the journey I was taking. I was thrown instantly back into my experience of grieving, but I could feel it from a completely different angle, and I could feel that each encounter was a gift given to me at exactly the right time and the right place. I was given a different lesson every step and every day. Every encounter I was given, well, the only words I could use to describe it would be magical. My greatest fear that with every encounter I had with another person and every step I took away led me further and further away from the life I had with Robin, a life full of laughter, love, and happiness. With each step, I cried, I got angry, I forgave. With each day, I had new lessons that were taught to me. I was walking this pilgrimage with other pilgrims, and we talked together, and I listened. I let our spirits intermingle on the path we were living together, each on our own journey, each with our own lessons. I laughed, I talked, I cried, and I listened. Every day was a lesson in faith. I had no idea where I was going. All I could do was follow the signs that marked my way. I had no idea who God was going to send to me and what lessons I was going to be taught. I didn't know where I was staying, and I entered each town with faith and openness. Each pilgrim that I met was a mirror to something that was going on inside of me that I had to listen to and learn from. Each pilgrim helped me heal my heart a little bit at a time with each step I took. Through my tears and the perpetual thoughts that circulated through my brain as I walked, I learned there were many things to grieve other than just the loss of my husband. I was grieving the loss of my future, also the loss my grandson and daughter and nephews had of a positive influence on their life. I was learning to forgive. I had to see the people in my life for who they truly were. I learned I had limits. I was not invincible, and neither was Robin, as much as I wanted him to be. I could not do everything people wanted or needed me to be, and that everyone, including myself, has to take things at their own pace. Every step I took was life-changing. After watching the pendulum swing in the cathedral in Santiago, I knew I was going home to start. I came looking for answers to where I was going, and I did not get one idea, not one. I learned that I can take each moment and each day as it comes, that if I relax and have faith, the signs will direct my path. There is no longer an undercurrent of pain running through my life. I came back from the Camino feeling like myself. When I feel happy, I just feel happy. There is nothing sugarcoating my pain anymore. And that was so worth it. The strange thing is that now I feel even more love and appreciation for Robin and the life I had with him. This process enabled me to be closer to him, love him more, and remember him with so much joy. I'm so fortunate I gave myself this time and space to take this emotional journey. Each day in my life is still a mystery, and my future is unknown. I felt the need to record my journey of grief and recovery and my experience on the Camino. I would love to share my words with you if you so desire.